Alright, what is going on, everyone? So today, in this video, I'm going to be discussing the idea of fake sneakers and streetwear. So as you guys know, there's a huge fake sneaker market and huge fake streetwear market out there, and there's a lot of discussion around the topic. And you know, I feel like this topic was really trending a while back, and it still it has discussion of, is wearing fake sneakers and all that okay, considering that it's still a big deal and a lot of people like to discuss it. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving some ideas of some things you should do and then things you cannot do really when wearing fakes, and the whole idea if you don't want to get exposed or any of that. Here's this whole idea of what you guys can do when wearing fakes, or really the whole idea, my opinion of what I think on it. But I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you are new, do go ahead and subscribe below. And then as always, if you are new, do not forget to enter in that giveaway, top link in the description. It's a huge giveaway and I don't want y'all to miss out on that, because I was planning to do this giveaway and you know, it's now available and you guys can go enter in that if you would like to. It's a big giveaway and I wouldn't want you all to miss out on it for 10K. But anyways, I'm gonna get straight into this video. Hope you guys will enjoy. Drop a like if you do enjoy. Let's see if we can hit 300 likes. That'd be a great goal. You know, as usual, it's a pretty big goal, and if we could hit that, that'd be great. Maybe a part 2, whatever it may be. You guys can request it down below in the comments, but let's get started. Okay, so when it comes to fake sneakers and streetwear, my first main point and first thing you should not do is pretend that they're authentic. Now, I mean, I know a lot of these fake sneakers are made with the same material as UA versions, but the deal is that it doesn't matter if they're made of the same materials or whatever it is. Do not pretend they're real. Like, if they're fake, they're fake. Admit to it if someone says, because if someone finds out that they're fake after you told them they were real, you're going to get exposed and everyone's gonna know you as the guy that wears fake sneakers or streetwear or wherever it is, and you guys need to be careful with that. So make sure, if the sneaker's fake, if the streetwear's fake, if whatever it is, if the clothing or sneakers are fake, admit to it, because you do not want to be exposed, because people definitely make a big deal out of it. Like, when you lie to someone, they care about it, and especially when it comes to sneakers and people that may be hypebeasts or people that are into sneakers around you, or if you're friends with a lot of people that own fake sneakers or authentic sneakers, and then you're caught with a pair of fakes and they are maybe shocked because you told them they were real, and then they end up exposing you. That's on you. That is your fault, because you said they were real when they were actually fake. So that's something you guys need to be careful about. So don't pretend that they're authentic, and don't, I mean, I'm not gonna say treat them like they're authentic. Like, you can treat them with care, like you can take really good care of them or whatever it is. That's completely fine. Like, if you can't afford the expensive version and you buy a fake pair and you admit to them being real, 100% cool. I don't have a problem with you rocking fakes. Now, I'm not condoning rocking fakes. I'm not saying you all should buy fakes and that should be the new wave. No, I think that buying fake sneakers is a bad thing, but I mean, in terms of just sort of getting around it, and I guess if you were to meet me and you admitted your sneakers being fake, if I asked, then I'd be cool with you. I wouldn't really care. But with some other people, they definitely care about fake sneakers, but I'm not that kind of person to really make a big deal about if your sneakers are authentic or not. That's not me. That's not my personality. It's not my attitude. But definitely when it comes to fake sneakers, do not pretend they're real. That's just the first point I'm gonna go over. Do not pretend they're real. If they're fake, and admit to it, please, because you do not want to be exposed. I've seen so many people that have just said their sneakers are real, and then people find out they're fake and they get exposed so bad by our whole school. So I mean, that's, you all just need to be careful. So make sure you admit to your sneakers. If they're fake, be real. Okay, so the second thing is a huge deal, is don't flex them. Do not flex them. Like, don't post them with a bunch of crazy stuff. Don't lie about the price. Don't be like, yeah, I paid $1,000 for these when you really only paid maybe $100 for them. Like, be honest about the price you paid, and definitely don't like say, oh yeah, these are 100% real, 100% authentic. I bought them for this much. Yeah, you know, my whole outfit's worth blah, blah, blah. It's 100% real. Don't be that kind of person to flex them. And especially on social media, don't be the person that flexes it all on social media, and then when it comes in person, you may not be wearing that stuff, or you may be like, oh, you know, I'm not wearing the same version, or whatever it is. You gotta be real with people. And I mean, that's the whole theme of this video. Don't rock fakes if you are going to treat them and tell people they are real. That's just not how it works. And I mean, in general, just don't rock fakes. I mean, I completely understand, like, if you cannot afford the authentic version and you buy the fakes and admit to them being fake, you're cool in my note. If you ever met me, I would not care. You can be my friend, whatever it is. That's what I think. And that's the second really point, is don't be the social media flexer. Don't go on your Insta, don't go on your Snapchat. Don't post pictures of your shoes. And then if someone ends up finding out they're fake and they make a big deal out of it, you really can't be the person that's like, oh, they're, you know, exaggerating it or whatever. Like, it's a big deal if you're caught wearing fakes. I gotta be honest. So if you get upset that you're getting a lot of negative attention to your name, then that's on you. That's your fault if you get caught. But if I completely understand, like, if you can't afford the authentic authentic version and you buy the fake version, you're fine. But that's sort of the second point. Social media flexer. Don't post on Instagram. Don't post on Snapchat. Don't post them with all this other stuff that is all fake. Don't do that, and don't say in the comments it's real. Don't do all that stuff. Just don't be a person that flexes fakes. That's a bad thing, and definitely the second point. Okay, so definitely my third point, and I really have to make a big deal out of this, is don't try and resell them. Don't sell them. If you bought them and they're fake, do not sell them as real. Because I mean, I think I've been caught with one fake before. It was for Palace, and I admitted to it. I found it was fake, and I was originally thinking it was real, but then I did some checks and it was fake. But aside from that, that was really the only fake I've ever had, and I haven't had any fakes ever since, and I don't plan to, and I didn't even know it was fake. But aside from that, don't try and resell it. Like, I was gonna try and resell this. Like, I have it, I still have it. I'm not gonna try and sell it. I mean, I'm not the kind of person to rep fakes or even sell fakes, because when it comes to selling fakes, you may be scamming someone, because if they think they're real and they find out they're fake and then they expose you, that is a really bad name for yourself. Like, you'd be hurt on all future business, all future customers. Like, you may be known as the guy, like, oh yeah, you can go to them, but it may be fake or something like that. You don't want to have that kind of name, because that is very, very negative. You guys got to be careful with that. So don't have any fakes, because that's just a lot of deep trouble right there, especially if you get caught. And don't sell them, because if you sell them as real and they're fake and you scam someone, that doesn't, first of all, that other person may get exposed and they may not be sure, and then, you know, they have a lot of negative attention, and it's all caused by you, and you don't want to be the person responsible for that. So don't resell fakes. Don't do that. Don't be that kind of person to sell them. Don't be the social media flexer, and then don't really pretend they're real. Those are really three main points of this video, and you guys should follow them. So, I mean, if you have fakes and you don't try and resell them, you don't flex them on social media, and you're honest about them being fake, you're 100% cool to rock fakes. You're set. You can go ahead, buy fakes or whatever, and nobody should expose you. If somebody exposes you just for wearing fakes and you've told everyone they're fake, then that person's just being a bit mean. I gotta be honest, like, that's just not fair. You know, they're just being, I mean, again, wearing fake sneakers, if you get exposed for it after you told everyone they're fake, I mean, sort of the point, like, people are gonna expose you for wearing fakes because people don't like fakes, and people would rather you have the real version than the fake version, and that's what I think right there. So when repping fake sneakers, just be careful. That's the main thing. Don't, I mean, look, if you gotta be prepared to be exposed if you're wearing fakes, because people are really picky about certain things, and they're like, they may make the biggest deal of a small situation, especially with fake sneakers, because that's a huge deal. Like, people that are sneakerheads and they see a fake sneaker, they are going to mess with you for the rest of your life on it, or whenever you're with them, and they're gonna make a big deal out of it. So with that, that's another thing with repping fakes. Just be careful. Okay, so one more reason why I think when repping fakes, I think one reason that it's okay, but again, I'm not saying any of this is okay, I'm not endorsing it, I'm just saying, you know, if you can't afford them or whatever the reason is, one more reason I would think when repping fakes is if they're customs. Now, if you don't want to buy the actual real sneaker to make customs, that's fine in my opinion. You guys can buy the fake one and then maybe make some crazy customs out of them. And as long as you don't lie about them being a real colorway, or you say, yeah, you know, they're custom, but they're not necessarily the real sneaker, they're UA or whatever, I think that's completely fine. You know, again, as long as you don't say they're a real sneaker that's been customized, that's completely fine. Because, you know, I've seen people that have fake sneakers make crazy customs, and I've actually admired some of them. Like, I would definitely rock some of them, even though they are fake, and I would love to see what it would look like on the real version. But then again, with UAs and real sneakers, it's just a matter of going through like the Jordan or Yeezy authentication process. Like, they're usually made of the same materials, and that doesn't really, like, again, it's just sort of the brand or what kind of person you are. If you're gonna rep the real one because you can afford it, that's good. If you're gonna rep the fake one because, you know, you don't want to spend that much money, like, if you have plenty of money and you rep the fakes just because they're cheaper, but you can definitely afford the real ones, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's like a good thing to do, because repping fake sneakers is bad. But again, just one more time, I don't want to say it anymore, I'm not endorsing it, I don't promote this, I don't have anything with fake sneakers, I don't like it, I don't have any fakes. But with that being said, if you can afford the real ones and you rep the fake ones, as long as, again, you don't say they're real, don't say that you bought them off this or customized them or you're flexing them on social media. If you're not doing any of that, you're cool by my note. But with that being said, a lot of people are pretty aggressive about fakes, so you gotta be careful out there. But with that being said, the fourth, or I don't know what point this is, but the final point is that if you make customs using fake sneakers, I think it's fine. And as long as you don't try to sell them as real customs, that's completely cool. I mean, customs are unique, but don't try and say it's a real sneaker that's been customized, because that's bad. It's bad business, and you don't want to get the kind of name. But with that being said, that's the final point. So to be honest with you guys, and really just to close this out, wearing fake sneakers is not the way to go.
You don't know the way.
Yes, I do. Do you know the way?
I know the way. You have to have a bulla to know the way.
But if you can't afford the real ones and you wear the fake ones and you at least say, you know, they're not real and people understand you for it, you're cool. I'm not gonna be the kind of person to annoy you on that stuff, and I'm not endorsing fake sneakers. Like I'm not gonna say you all should go out and buy fakes because they're cheaper. That's not how it is. If you can afford the real ones, definitely get the real ones. That's how I feel about it. And then also, just to close this out, like if you care about others wearing fake shoes, that's fine, but you gotta know their story behind it. Like if they may be working really hard and they're trying to get those real pairs, but they have these and, you know, they customize them and making them their own, and they are fake, but they're trying to work for those real ones, don't hate in them. That's my main thing right there. Just be nice. I mean, it's hard. I understand with fake sneakers because it's a big deal, and a lot of people are like, oh, he's wearing fakes. I gotta tell everybody. Everybody has to know about this. And to be honest, it really should be a subject that isn't that big of a deal, but it is still. I mean, if they're, look, you can definitely expose someone if they're saying they're real and they, you know, are lying about the price, flexing them on social media. If there's someone doing that, you can expose them, that's fine. But aside from that, I really will close out this video here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And as usual, if you are new, do go ahead and subscribe below. I'd appreciate it. And then another thing you guys to do, it's for you all. You guys can go enter in that giveaway in the top link in the description. It'd be a huge deal to me if you guys are entering that, because it's for you all. Thank you all for 10K. As usual, I appreciate it. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Drop a like, 300 likes, huge goal. I'd appreciate if you could hit that. But enough appreciating and all that stuff I've already said. I just want to say thank you all for watching one more time, and peace out.